Hello guys, my name is xRellic and you guys are watching a 10-0 in 3 rounds from early on in Ghost Life Cycle using the marksman rifle without a sight. So it's something a little bit different because the marksman rifle isn't widely used because it's considered overpowered, but I don't know, I really enjoy using them. I've always enjoyed using single fire weapons, so I don't know. I haven't used one in a long time though, so don't judge me too hard for it. This is from way early in the game, and you know that because I'm actually using the Maniac kill streak on a huge ass map like Whiteout, and unfortunately in the final round I get a triple kill with my Trinity rocket, so I'm 10-0. And then I call my Maniac, and by the time it gets in, and after I've called in my Trinity rocket and I get across the map, they have the ball planted, and my teammates have killed everyone, and the game's over. So I actually, once I call my Trinity rocket, that's pretty much the end of the round for me. I just cut out everything else because there's nothing to watch. Now, since this video is super short, I have a lot of cuts in it. I made this video really short because people were playing very slow, and there was a lot of time between kills. I thought I would just tell one of my favorite jokes that my buddy Alex, who goes to McGill in Montreal, he told me this joke over the summer, and I laughed so hard. But I have a really shitty sense of humor, so I thought I would just tell you guys it and see what your reaction was. So let me know if you guys enjoy this joke in the comment section below. Okay. So this guy's in high school, and he asks his girlfriend to prom, and she says yes. So he goes to get tickets, and the tickets line is really long. So he just waits there for a long time, and he's waiting in line, waiting in line. And finally he goes and gets the tickets, and he gets the tickets for the two of them. And then he realizes he needs to rent a limo for them. So he goes over to the rental studio, and there's a huge line. So he waits in line, and finally he's able to rent a limo for them. And then he realizes, oh man, I need to get a tux too. So he goes over to the tux place, but I mean, as you probably guessed it, there's a line. So he waits in line, and finally he gets a tux, and he's looking really sharp. And he wants to bring flowers for his date, so he goes over to the florist, but everybody wants to get flowers for a date. So there's a huge line, and he's waiting in line, and finally he gets the flowers. And it's finally time for the prom, so they go to the prom, and there's a huge line to get into the prom. And so they're waiting in line, and they finally get into the prom. And in the prom, his girlfriend, his date, asks him for a little bit of punch. So he goes over to the punch bowl, and there's no punch line.